Hi, Doug Casey here, Down Earth Golf. So I've come down to the practice range. Beautiful day here. I've got some shag balls, got my clubs, and I'm going to work on my game. I got to decide what I'm going to do to make it really worth my while, to make my practice time count. I've got to decide what I'm working on and how I'm going to work on it. What kind of feedback am I going to get? What am I doing? So today, I am going to work on changing my swing, which is what most of you people do when you go to the range. We're going to talk about other types of practice. Let's talk about this one first. So I'm trying to develop a good habit. Today I'm trying to change my wrist conditions in my backswing from one where I've got a little bit of a bent left wrist to where I've got a flat or even a little bit bowed left wrist. That's my goal for the day. I'm going to check it by using video and by using my feel a little bit and doing that. So I think I can do that. I'm pretty adept. I can kind of feel the difference now between when I do that and when I do that. So I'm okay that way. If you're not, you want to have a drill or something so you know whether you're doing it or not. I also can know by the ball flight when I do it correctly, it goes lower and it goes a little left, and I like that. So I've got my alignment stick set up. I've got a white alignment stick there as a target because it's tough to see a target on the camera there. I've got my sticks in the ground set up because I want to make sure my ball position is good. I want to make sure I know where I'm lined up. Otherwise, that feedback isn't going to be any good. When I'm doing this type of practice, repetition is the key. Getting correct repetitions is the key. Again, going back to my teacher, Mr. Knudsen, he used to say, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Practice makes permanent. I like to say to my students that whatever you're doing is what you're learning. So if you stand here and you're trying to get that left wrist in a different condition in the backswing, but you keep hitting balls or taking swings with it in that bent condition, while you're learning how to take it back in that bent condition, you've got to get repetitions with it in that flat condition. So I like to divide my practice sessions into 10 ball segments. 5 ball segments, I wouldn't do very much more than 10 though. And for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lot of practice swings. So I would stand here and I take a practice swing. I might stop up there, make sure yes, that what I feel is what I think I'm feeling. Okay, everything's good there. Okay, let's take a practice swing. There, yep. Good. Good. Yeah, so I'm going to take some practice swings, trying to get in that good position. I wouldn't keep taking a backswing and stop. Keep taking a backswing and stop. Because that is not what I do when I hit a ball. I could, I guess, take a backswing and stop, check it, make sure it's okay, and then go through to a finish. That's not too bad. I want you to know that if the repetitions you're making don't closely resemble what you would do on the golf course, it's not going to do you much good. So by taking the club back and stopping, it's not what I do when I hit a golf ball. And it's probably not going to change my habit when I do go and hit a golf ball. So as I do this, I'm going to hit these 10 balls. I'm really going to work hard. I'm going to focus on what I'm doing. I'm going to take a lot of practice swings in between. A lot of thoughts got to go into this. Okay? I might even think about it when I hit a ball. I might even think, okay, I got to get that, really try to feel that and focus on that in my backswing for those 10 balls. Okay, now even though I'm trying to change a habit right now, I'm going to switch gears now. And maybe I'm going to just hit 5 balls. And get my next 5 balls ready to go. For these 5 balls, I'm going to keep it in my 7-iron, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit them like I would in the golf course. So I'm going to go through my whole pre-shot routine. I'm going to get rid of my alignment sticks. And I'm going to pick a different target every time. So I'm going to hit a 7-iron out towards there, and then I'm going to hit another 7-iron out towards there. Going through my whole routine every time, just like I would in the golf course. Come back here, so I'm going to go right in your face here for a second. Come back here, look at my target, and do it. Okay? For those 5 balls. Then I'm going to get 10 more balls out. And then go back into thinking mode, and go back into real heavy focus mode on that wrist condition and see how it's doing. Now what you could do is you could say, okay, I'm going to film my swing when I'm doing this practice, when I'm doing my what we call block practice, hitting ball after ball with my alignment aids down, trying to think of that wrist position. I'm going to video my swing and make sure that I'm doing it correctly. Okay? And then I'm going to video one of my swings when I go through my whole routine and hit a golf shot and see if they're the same or see if they change. That's important. So that's the first type of practice. That's a habit-changing practice. But even when you're changing your habit, you still don't want to forget what it's like to hit a ball on the golf course. And you don't want to get in the mode where you hit 100 balls focusing on your swing. Okay, so now I'm down at the range again, and I've got a different goal. I'm going to play a tournament on the weekend. It's Wednesday, I'm starting to practice for it. And I'm not going to change my swing between now and the tournament. And I'm going to do some random practice. Random practice means practicing like you're on the golf course. Again, I divide it up into 10 ball segments. It's up to you. But when I do it, every shot I hit is like I'm on the golf course. So I go through my pre-shot routine, I change clubs in between each ball, I change targets between each ball, and I might experiment with my thoughts in terms of one shot I might hit by feel, one shot I might hit by visualization, one shot I might hit by saying a little bit of a thing in my head like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't talk to myself in my head, but it's okay to have some music in your head or to have some words in your head if you want to use them for rhythm or tempo. So that's a whole different way to practice. I'm not trying to change my habits. I'm not trying to work on my swing. And no matter what the ball does here, hopefully I'm not going to worry about it too much. That's a skill to do. It's a skill to get a good pre-shot routine and a good post-shot routine. That you're not trying to change your swing on the golf course. And so when you're in the range, I'm going to practice that here. I'm not going to try to change my swing. I might try to get a different feel, or just like I would on the golf course, try to hit the best shots I can. Okay? So that'd be a type of practice. That type of practice might be just a fun type of practice. I'm going to take a 4-iron out, and I'm going to hit some big draws and big fades, or I might hit some drivers off my knees, or I might hit some one-legged shots, or different things like that. And again, maybe I'll do that with the next 10 balls. Maybe I'll do a random practice for these 10 balls. Maybe the next 10 balls, I'll just kind of have some fun with it and try to hit different flights and different trajectories. Again, going through my pre-shot routine, not thinking about my swing, just thinking about shot making. Okay? And whether you do it by feel, visualization, however you do it, just do it. And don't worry about the results too much. You definitely want to have targets, but it's a different type of practice. Okay, so you want to be able to know what you're going to the range to do. Are you going to the range to try to change a habit? Try to change the way you swing the golf club? Try to change something that happens in your golf swing? That's fine. Again, do it in segments. Make sure you focus, take a lot of repetitions. Have some way to know those repetitions mean something, some kind of feedback or drill or training aid, however you do it. That's a definite, you want to do that. In between that, even when you're doing that though, hit some shots like you're on the golf course. Divide your practice up. But then make sure you get enough practice like the golf course. Make this as much like the golf course as you can, even if you can find some different lies, uphill, downhill. You need to do that also. And you need to do that without thinking about your swing. Because when you're on the golf course, if you're thinking about how to take the club back, or thinking about how you're going to hit the ball, you're not going to play very good golf. All right, practice well.